Hello, everybody. We are going to do a little hangout for a little while. Not very long, but just for a little while. Talk about how everything's going and all that stuff. And as you can see, I'm under the railroad bridge right now. Just hanging out, waiting on some trains. I'm hoping one comes soon because I've been wanting to see one all day today. But we're just going to hang out for a little bit and go from there. This isn't a live stream, it's just a video of a hangout. If I was able to go live, if I had mobile data, I would love to go live for y'all for 12 hours for sure in the day. But since I don't have no service, I can't go live for 4 hours or 12 hours or whatever length. So I'm just going to do it by video. And this is getting filmed on my iPad right now. So we're just going to hang out, listen to nature, talk, wait for some trains, and just whatever. Something to do. So I'm sure it'll be fun for everybody to do something like that. So, enjoy. I'll let you listen to nature for a little while first. So we're going to keep it nice and quiet. Starting now. I'm going to go to the bathroom quick. There's a bathroom over here, so I'm going to do that real quick. I'll be back. To listen to right now, but don't mind me. Sometimes I pick my nose. I shouldn't do that, but I do it anyway. And no, I am not trespassing. I'm allowed down here. There's a trail right here that goes to Devil's Gulch. This is over there, and this goes to park over that way. It's about 50 degrees right. It's 51 degrees right now. So I'm just out here enjoying it. It's beautiful. I'll talk to y'all about how school's going so far, stuff right. Might as well right now while we're at it. So as you know, I am a senior now. And I have been waiting for this year to come for such a long time. I'm so happy I've made it to be a senior. I've been working hard. I've been getting A's, B's, C's. I've only gotten one F this year as a senior. Only one F in one of my assignments. That's all I've gotten is one F. But otherwise, the rest, really good. Learning about all kinds of stuff. And I'm so happy. And I am halfway done with my senior year. Once May gets here, I will officially be graduating. I am really excited about it. I've been waiting a long time for that day to come. I'm glad it come. But yep, and also when I'm in school, after school, every day after school, very few times I do it in the morning, but I ride the elevator every day after school or before school, whenever I can, and I take a video for y'all and put it on YouTube. My average length is about 19 minutes. It's the longest one I've gotten of the elevator. I just don't want to go no longer next. I don't want to break the elevator, but every day I ride it for y'all, and I post it on YouTube, and I really have fun doing it for y'all. I work hard all day at school to get to that time. Like today, I rode the elevator this morning. I have seen the machine room twice. I filmed them. So if you haven't already, go ahead and check them out. I have filmed the machine room. They're really good videos. Thank you, and thanks again for Mel, my janitor, for allowing me to go into the machine room to record it for y'all. So you could all hear it. It sounds like pumping hydraulic fluid going up and going down. And it was really awesome. I had so much fun doing it, and I've done it twice. And sadly, you won't be able to see it ever again because I've done it enough. But you did get to see it. I do have videos of it, so go ahead and go check them out if you haven't already. And just yesterday, I filmed 2 ThyssenKrupp Endura hydraulic elevators at Del Rapids St. Mary High School. And they're both on YouTube, including the compilation of both of them. So if you haven't already, go check that out. And I have so many videos, over 1,200 videos. So please, go subscribe to me. I have a lot more videos coming ahead of time. I'm going to be doing videos every single day for y'all. I'll try to the rest of my life, but I'm not sure for sure if it's going to be the rest of my life. But I will be filming videos for y'all, and it's going to be awesome. Can't wait. But it is so nice out here. It's 51 degrees outside last time I checked. And it's nice, especially for January up here in South Dakota. It's 51 degrees in January here in South Dakota. That's very awesome. That's way above average than the average high, which is like 21. And we're at 51. So like 30, 40 degrees almost above average. Very rarely do you get Januaries this warm in South Dakota. But it happens. Well, as of now, there ain't much going on around me outside. The park is closed officially for cars, so they can't get in here, but you can walk down here. And you can also walk at Devil's Gulch. They also have that one closed, so cars can't go down there either. But you can walk or ride bike down them. But you just can't drive. Don't mind my hair, it's getting long. I need to get a haircut. I've been wanting one for a while. So, yeah. Yep. Garrett's in South Dakota is awesome. I love filming trains. I try to get one every day for y'all. It's kind of tough because sometimes they don't like going through here, but they do. Which I think is awesome because I really enjoy them going through. Summer, if you're probably wondering how that went for me, it went really good. Did lots of swimming, camping, and I also filmed lots of trains. And I got lots of golf car rides. I got to drive a little bit. And a lot more. I had a lot of fun this past summer. I'm hoping this next summer is even more fun. I have more fun, like more warm weather and more thunderstorms, because I love thunderstorms. Last summer, there wasn't nothing really for thunderstorms here. Which is weird, because usually we get thunderstorms around here. But like I said, I can't do anything about it. When you don't get thunderstorms, you don't get thunderstorms. It is going to quickly start cooling down out here since the sun is starting to go down over here. I'll show you. Right there. It is starting to go down, so it is going to get colder. Like I said, I don't think I'll be on video for too long. But for a little bit, just enough to talk to y'all and whatever. I'd love to go live, but there ain't really much I could think of to stream live at my house. There ain't much to stream until I get data that I can film live streams at the railroad tracks. for up to 12 hours. I would love to do that for y'all. But yeah, if I had mobile data, I would go live for you almost every day at the train tracks. I for sure would do that. But in the meantime, I can't yet because I don't have data, but I'm working on getting data. But yeah, there ain't much going on right now here. Garrettson's kind of quiet today. In the summertime is when there's a lot of people out and about because it's warmer and people love to go swimming, camping, whatever. So yeah. Yeah, I haven't heard one train today. Maybe I one earlier this morning, but that's about it. I haven't heard much today. Which is weird because usually we have trains, quite a few. But nowadays there hasn't been as much as there used to be. I remember when I used to film 4 or 5 a day for y'all back a couple years ago. But yeah, Garretson is supposed to have up to 12 trains a day, but seems like way less than that the way it's been going lately. But right now I just can't do much about it. When they don't come, they don't come. You can't expect them to always come. But they will. It's not very often. In the winter and fall for sure, but in the spring summer there is usually a lot, but better than what's going on right now. But yeah. I had a friend tell me that there was a train that went through here about 3 o'clock, but I didn't hear nothing. I don't know what he was talking about, but maybe it was just something random. Because I never heard train at 3 o'clock. This is the only friend that really kind of picks on me. I mean, he used to be a good friend of mine, but he just doesn't seem to like me as much anymore. He likes to lie sometimes. But yeah. I hear an airplane, listen. It's right there. Flying that way. I'd show you, but it's just too high. But yeah, there ain't much going on today. This is very weird because usually there's always a lot going on. I'd like to show you some of this graffiti painted here from people that used to come down here, but it's inappropriate, so I don't want to show ya. I don't want to get stuck with copyright or anything, or whatever. But yeah, there ain't much going on. Not much at all. There probably won't even be any trains. Who knows? I only come down here in the fall and winter under this bridge because in the summer there's always spiders building webs in the way where I'm trying to get through. In the spring and summer, they always come over here and build webs, and I hate running into them. Feels weird running into spider webs. But now it's too cold. They don't want to be out in this. It's just too cold now for them. I do a few things this year in school. I do film for football. I filmed for football over the fall. And let me tell you, we won quite a bit. We've done a great job during football season, which I'm very happy. I was so happy to be able to go with the team to those places where we had football games, and I really had a lot of fun. And I even made a new friend at the very first football game in Hanson, Alexandria. And she is a cheerleader. And let me give me a breath for a minute. And her name is Trinity Knock. Trinity is her first name, and her last name is Knock. Me and her are now friends officially because she seemed to like me a lot. That's why I'm glad to be friends with her. And wow, there's actually a spider, which I'm very surprised. It's too cold for him, but there's one right under the bridge right here. But yeah, her name is Trinity, and her last name is Knock, and she's a very good friend. And I'm glad to have her as a friend. That's very weird how there's actually a spider. It's really cold out. I can't believe there's actually a spider. But yeah, I hate spiders. Spiders are horrible. So I'm sorry about the inconvenience. It looks like we're going to have to move to a new location. Because I hate spiders and because they bite. So let's go. Don't worry, we'll be at a location where you can still see trains and whatever and whatnot. Don't you worry. Now, I did take my bike down here. So let's go and see what else is going on here. But yeah, it's just hard to decide what to stream live, so that's why I haven't done live streams in a while. I'm hoping to do some eventually for y'all because I'm sure y'all want to see me live. I'd love to see you live too for y'all because going live is really fun. It's just hard to think of ideas of what to stream. So that's why I never go live. Even though I would really love to. Yeah, this is just a hangout video. I'll try to do it as much as I can. It'll only be up to an hour long. Depending how my charge is on my battery. But yeah, I'll do hangouts for you if y'all would love. And they would all be an hour each. Whether we're at the train tracks, at parks, or even go out on boats or even camping. I would love to do hangouts for y'all. And if I do, it'll be an hour. So now we're going to go for a little ride. So I'm on my bike. But I would love to do hangouts, but it's just tough to do videos when it's hard to decide what to film and stuff, but hangouts would be alright. You know, I'll walk my bike since I have you all in my hand here. Check this out. There is Split Rock Creek. It is all iced over. And this is the road. There goes the back, and then there's the bridge. If you can see it, probably not. So yeah. I would love to do these hangouts for y'all. But sometimes it's just tough to. Whenever it's nice out, we'll do hangouts outside if I can get to them. And if it's cold out, we'll do a hangout inside. So now we're going to go right over to the railroad crossing and we're going to see what's going on. But yeah, if you'd love me to do these hangouts, please give this video a like. If you want to see more hangouts from me, please give this a like. Then I'll decide whether I do that or not for y'all. But you have to give the video a like and prove that you want me to do these videos for you. So now we're just riding down the road here. And we're heading over to the railroad crossing because you never know, we are about due for a train here. trains, like I said, nowadays the trains have not been going through much, which is strange, because usually they always go through here. But we are just riding to the railroad crossing right now. But if you want to see more hangouts, you gotta give this video a like. Then I'll decide. Eventually I'll be doing these hangouts live, but in the meantime, we can't because I don't have data. So we're just doing a hangouts video mode. So now we are just coming up to the road. Got the railroad crossings on. It doesn't look like there's anything coming. No trains, nothing. I do want to show you something here. Check this out. Here's the closure thing. They have the park closed for traffic, but not for bikes. So now we are gonna go to the railroad crossing. We'll hang out the rest of the time there. So now we are just coming up to it. So yeah, here we are. We're at the railroad crossing. And no trains coming, which I can't believe, because usually we always have trains here. Here we are. So there's my bike. Here's the crossing. So we're gonna just go for a little walk, and I will show you in a sec here. The signal is yellow. So that means there'll be a slow train coming. We just don't know how long it's gonna take, but there it is. This is kind of weird. That looks like a mirror. But yeah. My device is probably draining fast. Well, yeah, we're just gonna hang out here for a little bit and we'll hope for a train. I don't know for sure if one's gonna come or not, but we'll see. It's hard to decide because you never know what's gonna happen around here. If you haven't seen in my videos, there's a new sign here. The brand new sign here that tells you no trespassing, offenders will be prosecuted. They just put those signs out like not too long ago. But yeah. And over there, got some railroad vehicles parked. Those are to work on the tracks. But yeah, it just depends on how my battery is on this device. If it's close to being down, we'll do a short little hangout. If it's in the medium zone, maybe a half hour. If it's like fully charged or close, we'll do an hour. Like right now, it'll probably most likely be an hour because I have quite a bit of battery left on here. I'm not sure. There is the Christmas tree. It's all lit up at night, but not anymore because I think they took the lights down. I'm not sure. But yeah. I'm not sure what it did. I just heard a gunshot. Somebody's hunting over that way. Somewhere. See, you hear that? Listen. And look. Somebody's working on a power line down there. Not sure if you can see it. I can't tell if that signal down there is yellow or green, but I don't know. It's kind of hard to tell because the sun's reflecting right off of it. Who knows? It looks like it might be yellow, but I'm not 100% sure. But yeah, there ain't much going on right now. No trains, which is weird. Usually we always have trains here. So yeah, there ain't much. I'm not even seeing a train coming or hearing one. Which is very unnormal because usually we always have a train coming. There's my uncle coming down the road. I better wave at him. You'll probably hear him on camera because he'll probably say something to me, but... Hi, Nate! Oh, there he goes. But yeah, I can't tell for sure if that signal down there is yellow or not. It's just hard to tell when the sun's shining right off of it. Can't expect to know what the heck's going on. I can't even see it. But yeah, I don't know. Not one horn ever since I come out here at about 4. Actually, before 4 when I come. It's very uncommon. Usually there's always a train coming. This is Main Street's railroad crossing in Garrettson. And then Dow Street's over there that has that USNS Mile 95 gate. I love the sound of that thing when it comes down. It is so awesome. Now that I look at it, since the sun is kind of covered now a little bit, it looks like it might be yellow, but I'm not sure. Yep, it's yellow. After I'm looking better at it now that I'm kind of in the shadow part of it, I can see it's yellow. So that means that there's gonna be a train on this track right here, which goes that way. But I don't know how long it's gonna be till it gets here, but we'll see what happens. But in the meantime, we're just gonna sit here and wait. We'll see what happens. The highway's over there, the Highway 11. That's the main highway that comes to Garrettson. And there's also a highway over there. That's the one I take when I go to Sherman. I go down the highway and go this way, right down to Sherman, to where my favorite railroad crossing's at. I've gotten a lot of videos of that crossing. Also, go check those out if you haven't already. They're all on my YouTube channel. I have quite a few. But yeah, there ain't no trains coming right now. I don't know when it's going to be here and when they're going to come, but you can't expect them always come. Nothing in either direction. It's 48 degrees now, so it is cooling off a little bit. Look at the bank. Well, you probably can't see it from here because it's too far away. But it is cooling down. But yeah, very quiet. Not one horn yet. Which is very weird because usually there's always a train coming. Like I said 100 times already in this video, you can't always expect the train to come. They come when they come. So yeah, just hanging out. I'm also looking forward to summer because I love the 4th of July because we have a nice fireworks show that they put on here in Garrettson, and it's really nice. I already filmed it last year, so go ahead and check that video out if you haven't already. It's really good. I'm so happy I filmed the show. I filmed the whole thing. It was about 20 minutes. A lot of big stuff, a lot of whistles, a lot of shells, a lot of colors, mines, everything. The show has almost everything. So go ahead and check that video out. The show is epic that we put on here in Garrettson. And I'm also looking forward to tornado siren tests this summer because I always like to film them for y'all because I enjoy filming the tornado sirens. Since I've liked tornado sirens for a couple years now, since I've seen videos of them on YouTube and stuff. And that started getting me to like them and I start filming them now because I like them. And they also keep you safe in the dangerous situations, and they're awesome. But yeah, I do have a tornado siren videos too now. And I have quite a few, so go ahead and check them out. I got a few sirens I'm going to tell you that I'm going to be filming this summer. So April, we're going to probably film Valley Springs' downtown siren. Since last summer we filmed the west side. But we're going to try to film the downtown one. But I've already filmed the downtown one doing the curfew whistle at 9:30, so go check that video out if you haven't already. But I'm also going to film the downtown siren for the big test. Most likely going to be in April. I have a friend that's going to take me. It's going to be awesome. And I'm also going to film Sherman's siren. I'm planning on doing that one too. The reason why is because that siren does 2 different signals once a year. It does the fast whale and the 3-minute alert. And otherwise, the rest of the year, they do just a 1-minute alert test. I'm going to try to capture both of them tests. The big one and the little one. Then I'm also going to try to film Valley Springs' east siren on Maple Street by the church. I'm going to try to do that one too. That way I can have them all filmed and done with, so I don't worry about going back there again. And I also might film the curfew whistle again sometime before April. I'm planning on it. My mom's going to plan on taking me. Can't wait to do it for y'all. It's going to be awesome. And then I'm also going to film Mars a little bit. It's going to be so awesome. I'm going to film Mars a couple times too this year. Most likely twice. We'll see if tests happen. It depends on the weather, because they test only if weather is good. They don't want to test them when the weather is bad, because then that'll make people think there's actually a tornado coming and they don't want to do it. And also, I'm going to have a friend take me into that building there, and I'm going to get to set that siren off over there. It's actually not an inactive free T-22. It actually is operable. They just don't test them anymore, emergency management, because they're too old and they can't get a hold of those. So they both are operable, but we're going to go into that building and we're going to test it from the AF timer. We're going to do a manual test. I'm going to have one camera outside, and I'm going to have one camera with me holding it. I'm going to have it inside, and I'm going to film it for y'all. It's going to be the most popular video probably of one of my most popular siren videos I'll probably have on YouTube. I'm so looking forward to doing it. I've been wanting to do that for a while. But yeah, I'm going to also do that too. I can imagine what's all going to fly out of those horns when it gets tested. I can imagine, because it's been about 4 years now since they've tested it, 5 maybe even. So yeah, we don't know. I can't wait to see it and hear it in action. But yeah, they're both operable. They just, emergency management can't reach them because they're too old, but you can do them manually. Can't wait to do it. It's going to be a popular video of mine. It's going to be awesome. You're going to love it. So stay tuned. We'll probably do that one sometime this summer as well. But we're going to try to. We'll see what happens, and that's going to go from there. And as you can see, there ain't no snow on the ground really, because it's been so nice lately. It's been warm out, so there's just, they don't need. It's just weird that we haven't had much snow this summer. Usually, or not this summer, this winter. Usually we always have a lot. But this year it's been really weird. Like, we haven't had much snow at all. That can just imagine what summer's gonna bring. Who knows? Could bring a lot of bad weather, or less storms. Who knows what's gonna happen? It all depends on what winter has going on. Sometimes, anyway. I'm gonna take a breath and stop talking for a minute, because I've talked a lot and I want to take a break. So I'm gonna take a breath so you can just listen to nature for a minute, or whatever is going on. So if I talk too much, I'll lose my voice. So that's why I want to limit and stop for a little bit and take a little break. So just listen to nature for like 2 minutes. Alright, it's been about 2 minutes, so now I'll talk some more. So yeah, it's definitely getting a lot colder. It's still 48, but it's just getting colder as the sun goes down. Oh, it's 46 now. It just was 48 a second ago, it said. Now it's 46, so it is starting to drop, so it is getting colder out. That's unfortunate. I just hate when it gets dark in the winter time. It gets colder. Can't enjoy the weather as much anymore. It sucks. But like I say, can't do anything about it. But yeah, I had to rest my voice for a minute because I don't want to lose it by talking way too much. That's why I like to try to take a break every now and then. And whatever. So yeah. So I'm actually gonna take y'all to look at that siren here. So you can see what it looks like up close. So let's go do it. Actually, we don't have to do that because you've already seen it up close. I've taken a video of it before. Not going off, but just showing it looks like and showing stuff, functions, and all that. Ah! I hear a train coming. I definitely hear one. Listen. Now there's a train coming. Where that horn is, if you heard it, I'm not sure if the mic picked it up, but that's over at the Beaver Valley Road. I have filmed that railroad crossing before. It's about 2.5 miles out of town. That's where it's at right now. I've been there before. I filmed trains there, but we're going to see what happens. We'll see if he comes this way. I don't know for sure if he is, but we'll see. Depends on if the signal's yellow. I don't know. Let's look one more time here. But yep, now we have a train coming. Woohoo! It's kind of hard to tell. But if it is green, we'll go to the curve and you can see him go around there. I'm going to go back into the park here and I'll see what it is. So the closer I get to it, I'm not going to go into our property, but I go closer to the park, you'll see it. I'll see it a little better. I'll see what it is. But yeah, it's kind of hard to see it when the sun's reflecting right off of it. Let's go see what color it is. If it's green, we're going to go to the curve to one of my other rail fanning spots here in town. And you'll see them. It is green. So we're going to go, now that I can see it a little better, it is green. So we're going to go over to the curve now. We're going to go see him over there. He's going to go around. So let's go. I'll keep it rolling. So sorry you don't get to see the train go to the crossing. Let's go to the curve and you can watch him. But yeah, it's green after I looked at it. So we're going to go right over to the curve. You can see him there. Yeah, most likely probably the Sioux City local. Since he comes out about this time every day. So now we're taking y'all with me and we're going to go to the curve. It just was yellow, now it's green. I don't know what to say about that. But I'm going to ride slow since I have this in my hand. Here we go. I know exactly how to get there. So now we're riding through downtown. We gotta ride clear to the other side of town to go to where we're gonna go. So enjoy the ride. So now we know there's one coming. It's gonna go around the curve, so y'all gonna get to see it no matter what. So we're just finishing going through downtown. I gotta be really careful going across these streets because you never know who could be coming. I'm also gonna try to ride slow because I don't want to drop the iPad and break it because This does technically belong to the school. I just don't want to ruin it. So we're going to ride slow while I hold you all, my hand here. And we're going to go look at the train. So now I'm just entering, we're just going right by the school about now here. So now I'm going by the school. So y'all are going to get to see a train in this hangout. Woohoo! So yeah, I'm riding slow because I don't want to drop this. But yeah, we're going to head over to the curve. And y'all are going to get to see it over there. So now we're just going to get onto the school area. I do gotta watch cars because there's a lot around here. Yep. Now we have a train coming. I'm taking y'all to the curve. So we've already passed the school and stuff. We just got a few more blocks to go here. Then we'll be where we want to be. So y'all are gonna get to see a train. How exciting. Yeah, if you want me to do these hangouts more, you must give this video at least 20 likes. Yeah, he's getting close. Now we're going across the street my Tina aunt and uncle live on. So you all are in luck. Y'all are gonna get to see a train. If he does end up going the other way, we'll just ride over to the railroad crossing. So now we're gonna turn here. And we are gonna head to the curve. We're almost there. Just went by my grandpa's house. Now we gotta turn here. Whee! Now we're coming up to Dow Street. So y'all are gonna get to see a train. We're gonna see what we got. We do have to go straight. We're heading to the curve. Alright, just crossed Dow Street. Now we're going by my technology teacher's place. So yeah, here we go. Now we're in the new part of town now. Well, if you want me to do these hangouts, you gotta give this video the 20 likes to prove that you want to see more. One more block to go. But yeah, I love to do these for y'all. Here it comes. Alright, now we go this way. Now it's just right up here, right in front of me is the curve. So let's watch it, shall we? Now I gotta stop. It's coming. But if he does end up going straight, we'll just ride over to the crossing. Okay, we're here. We're here. So let's see what happens. We're gonna take y'all over here closer so you can see a better view. So there it is. There's the curve. we're not 100% sure if the train's gonna... I just stepped in mud. I don't like when I do that. Well, I'm right by some apartments here. But I have filmed trains here before. I've done it before. I'm kind of curious to see what kind of train it is. We know if he does go around, he's gonna have to stop and switch that quick since it is not switched right. See what happens here. I don't see it because the hill's blocking the view, but it's right about where I'm looking. Just can't see it because the hill's in the way. I see the smoke from the front top of the train, so I can see him a little bit now. Up, there he is. He's right there. I'm not sure if you can see it. He's definitely coming this way. See what we got. Right, there he comes. He's coming around right now. So yay, you get to see a train in this Hangout video. Awesome. So I'll let you watch. Up, there it is. I will not be cutting this video for just a train. This is just going to stay a big video of the Hangout. This is only... I'll try to do this every day, but you got to give this 20 likes if you want to prove that you want to see more of these. So I'm going to give you all a week to give this 20 likes. If you don't do it, give this 20 likes, I am not going to do these Hangouts no more. But if you want to see more of these, you got to give this 20 likes. But here it comes. There it is. He stopped. See, I told you. And I'll even let y'all see him switch the tracks. This Hangout it's going to be over an hour for sure because we're going to get this train filmed. Then we are going to probably quit this Hangout because it's already been almost an hour of film now for. There he is, getting off the train. I'll let you watch him switch the tracks. So there's the guy right there. He's gonna get ready to switch the tracks. Sun's kind of in the way, but you might still see it. The railroad heater is running on there too. I'm gonna give y'all a week to give this 20 likes. If you don't, I'm not doing any more of these videos for y'all. These hangouts. But if you do, I'll do more. Just once, I want you to prove to me that you want to see more of these. Just once. So there he goes, he switched it. Filming for almost an hour here already. So there he goes, he's getting ready to get back on the train. And it's a grain train, so it's going to be long, so get ready. There he is. That sun is bright. Can't see that way. It's kind of hard when the sun's right in your eyes. It's just tough to see what's going on. But there he goes. He's getting ready to get back onto the train, and he's going to depart. There he goes. He's got on. See if he blows his horn. Here we go. I knew he'd do it. This is most likely a loaded grain train headed south, so it's most likely loaded. still don't see the end quite yet. It's got to be getting close now. Making sure we're still on. Now I see the end. And we have a DPU. 14 is the VQ number. There he goes. I'm not sure if you just heard the horn, but that's at the gun club. So the engine just reached the gun club. He's gonna blow his horn again, so listen. There you go. And that's over there. And then the end of it's right over here. But yeah, so that is gonna be it, sadly, for this hangout. But if you want to see more of these, you gotta give this video to 20 likes. Otherwise, I'm not gonna do these no more. But anyway, I hope you enjoyed the hangout with me. It was way over an hour, way longer than I wanted it to be. But anyway, I hope you enjoyed this. And once again, please subscribe to my channel and give this 20,000 likes so I can do more of these. Otherwise, I'm not. Anyway, goodbye.